So it's good. I love the opportunity to be able to have a whole bunch of kids together and be able to teach them the real basics of horse riding. Sometimes they come with some prior knowledge. I've had even New Zealand dressage champ, junior dressage champ in a horse rotation. That was pretty exciting. And, you know, all varying degrees of kids with a pony to competitors, to kids that have never touched a horse, to kids that are freaked out and super scared about it and don't really even want to be there at all. But teaching kids in a big group like that really allows them to watch each other, have a feel for what's going on. You know, if they're nervous, they can watch and see that, oh, nobody died, maybe I could have a go. If they are super confident, it gives them a chance to kind of show off. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what we do with horses here. I'm just saying this because sometimes you guys come with like ideas of things of how horses do things, but I mean the thing is that everywhere around the world people do things differently with horses. They do them differently in Canada to Germany to Switzerland to Morco down the road. They do it differently to Rafferty, to Pipiwai, everywhere, okay? I mean there's some similarities, but like things are a little bit different everywhere you go. Lots of times kids come with a really good idea of, you know, what they know about horses, and that's how it is, exactly how their mother said, their auntie said, their riding instructor said, or whatever. And it's nice to be able to kind of have them open up and take on some new ideas. And the kids that have never ridden before, what a great opportunity to get them confident in a really short period of time. It's amazing what can happen in a little bit of time. So for us, riding a horse or doing anything with a horse, you've got to make a relationship with a horse. The most important part is making a relationship with a horse. I always say, like years ago, people used to get really freaked out by thinking they had to make a relationship with a horse. But it turns out that more and more people are understanding now that we are all creatures and we kind of understand each other. It's pretty exciting. So when I say that you're going to make a relationship with a horse, the kids kind of get that they're going to make a relationship with a horse, and it becomes quite an exciting thing for them. So that's the first part. Now the thing about horses, as far as I can tell, is that in the paddock no two horses are equal at any one time. There's always a leader and a follower. It can change, but someone's always a little bit in charge. And it's a bit the same with people. If you know a bit more about something than the next person, you might be the leader at that time. Doesn't mean you're always a leader, but you might be at that time. Like you guys, who plays PlayStation? Yeah, okay. So I have no idea about PlayStation. Right now, I might be the leader over you guys because I'm telling you about horses that I know about. But if I went over to you guys and said, hey, could you teach me PlayStation? Then you would become the leader for me, wouldn't you? You know, because you're the one that has a clue and I don't. Oh, what was that? Was that in the wrong place? She's like, that's not supposed to be there. Okay. So for us, we think riding a horse or doing anything with a horse to make a relationship, and there's always got to be a leader and a follower. And the thing is that the horses don't really care about it. They don't wake up and think, oh, maybe I'll be the leader today. They pretty much wake up and think they might eat some grass, they might hang out together, stuff like that. But they don't think about waking up a bunch of kids and telling them what to do. That's not going to happen. So they're pretty happy for us to be the leaders, because we're the ones with the ideas. So that's the reason we want to be the leaders, mainly because we're the ones that have an idea about what to do, okay? There's another reason that we want to be the leaders. And who knows how horses talk to each other? Do you guys know? Yeah, they do. They go like that. That makes your lips vibrate and feel weird. Ooh. And they neigh, you know, don't they? But they're not standing around like, you know, it's not like conversation like that. They do that. That's part of how they communicate. But they also use a lot of kind of intent and body language. You know, so if Zippy here wanted to tell Booker to move, she would look at Booker and she'd be like, move. You know. And if Booker didn't move, she might put her ears back and she'd be like, move. And if he still didn't move, she might put her ears back and bare her teeth. Move. And if he still didn't move, she might bite him or dummy bite him, you know, like lunge at him. Same with her back end, she'll be like, move. And if Booker doesn't move, she'll be like, with her big booty, move. And if she still didn't move, then she might put her ears back and kick him, okay? So biting and kicking is actually totally normal horse-to-horse behavior, horse-to-horse conversation, okay? But obviously, it is not good for us, is it? Why not? I mean, obviously it's just kind of dumb. We're like way more delicate than horses. They can bite and kick each other all the time, but if they bite and kick us, it's going to be bad. So that's one of the reasons why we want to be the leader too, because we're the ones that want to do stuff and to keep ourselves safe, okay? All right. Sometimes kids that have had nothing to do with horses, you know, they'll be standing there, he's like, he's staring at me. He's trying to, oh, what do they say? He's trying to staunch me out, that type of thing. You know, the horse is actually standing there like, waiting, totally asleep, completely relaxed and chilled. And then after a little bit, I kind of talked to them about, you know, really? Do you really think this horse is going to eat you, or do you think that they're doing something else? And then pretty quickly they can work out, actually, yeah, the horses are relaxed. They can see that the horse is standing like with a leg cocked. They can work out that the horse isn't stomping their feet because they're angry. They're stomping their feet because they have a fly on their leg or something like that. They can realize that even though they've heard that ears back means your horse is angry, that they can see that these horses are standing here totally relaxed. They're not angry. They're just enjoying hanging around doing nothing, doing what horses do really well. They just hang out. Actually, we can look around here, and there's one there. See that horse over there in the distance, the gray one? That horse is not angry. He could do whatever he wants. He's not bored. He's got grass to eat. There's water. He can do other things than what he's doing. But horses actually stand around like that. That's part of what they do. So when I line my horses all up around the horse rotation paddock, and they wait while I talk, blah, 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 until they get to go and work with the kids, they stand there like that. They just chill, relax, wait. Okay, so look. Does she look ready to kick?
Yeah.
Actually, she did, but she's not. Look at the rest of them. See what they look like. Look at their head, look at their body. Do they really look like alert and ready to kick?
Yeah.
They do? Look at him. He's like asleep.
The foot's gonna kick us.
No, I'll tell you, you know what he's doing? He's going like this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. And then we start to take the horses for a walk. That's pretty cool.